We see you, dog, acting funny, y'all 2020. 21 is no different. In the spirit, I always use wisdom. Man, I love when I get it. Get this truth and I gotta go flip it. Just make sure the fruit that you growing is something.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out!
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
The Israelites are a holy people unto our God.
That's right.
That's right. The God you people pray to is no God. Our God is the only one true God, the God of heaven and earth. You white people celebrating Thanksgiving have no God.
Right.
That's right. You're looking at your future gods.
Right.
You're looking at your rulers that are going to break your backs in for what you did to our people. Bring it out, man. Put you in chains for what you did to our people. And you celebrate it. We're going to celebrate that day too. That's right. When we're put back on top. That's and when right. we get to dance in the blood of the wicked, as it's been prophesied. Right?
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
The Most High God chose us. You too, beautiful sister. Man, woman, and child that is an Israelite has been chosen by God specifically. And with the most important task, to serve God and to be a light to the world, to bring peace to this world. Because what does real peace look like? If we ask anyone, what does world peace look like? What would you say, sister? You have Esau and chains. Right. That's right. That is what world peace looks like. Because once we get this wicked nation, known as the white man or the European man, who's for centuries, millennia, has downtrodden every place he's went, has destroyed. Hey, my guy, what's your name, bro? Gregory. Gregory. Can I ask you a question? What do you think world peace looks like?
I don't know. Bro.
Yeah, what does world peace look like? You don't know? All right.
I don't know. Probably no wars, I guess.
No wars? Well, the white people create all the wars, so once we get rid of them, then what may happen? World peace. That's right. Hey, lady with the hoodie, why are you bothering my brother? Why are you bothering my brother, lady?
I'm not bothering.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you racist? I'm looking at you. It's giving me, it's giving like Jim Crow, right? Not because she looks like a crow, but just because it's... So how old are you, ma'am, if you don't mind me asking?
Old enough.
Old enough. Well, do you understand that it's racist to be walking on stolen land?
Right. Sir,
You understand it's racist? What do you think we are?
I'm just trying to have a nice conversation.
A nice conversation?
And I'd
You want to have a nice
appreciate if you
conversation?
could
What?
meet that.
You have a question? Hey,
Don't
touch
touch
the
it.
camera.
Don't touch the camera.
Hey, he will.
Fuck up.
Don't do that, lady. He'll fire off on you. Wait, back up. Just.
I'm not
It's
touching.
That's right. Yeah. Don't touch anything up here. Don't touch the signs. Step back.
Oh,
See,
Wow.
this lady. Those days are over, lady.
pardon?
If you thought you could, like, if you thought you could just march up here and do whatever you want,
not
those
marching.
days are over.
Sir,
It's not
I
happening.
would never march up.
Yeah. You
I'm-
don't touch anything up here. Okay.
Okay.
So what's your question? You have a question?
I have no question. I'm just trying to have a nice conversation.
Oh
He
well.
engaged me,
Okay. Well,
and I
here's the
was
thing.
trying
Here's
to
the thing.
engage.
Here, you're trying to engage, but we don't want to talk to you no more.
Okay.
We're done talking to your people, because you know what happens when we talk to the so-called white people?
Sir,
The same thing that happened on this day that they celebrate. All the natives were killed. So if we have a long enough conversation with her about peace, oh, the cops might come and we might just get gunned down up here. So what?
who are my people?
Who are your people? Well, you tell me. It's all the Karens of the world,
No, I'm-
all the Kyles, all the
I'm
all the gremlins of the earth that walk around with pale skin and their blood seeps straight through it. Look at you. You look like damn Heath Ledger, man. Get out of here. This is a demon if I ever seen one. And this demon comes up talking about peace. What peace do you even know? What peace do your people have? What peace have you ever, wherever a white man goes, wherever the white, European, Irish, British, Portuguese, etc., wherever they go, they leave death, destruction, and turmoil. They leave people in degraded states while they build these vast buildings to cover their sins of the dead bodies that's underneath. You try to escape it all by going to the hills and going to nice neighborhoods while you put all the blacks in the ghettos and redline them and put crack in their systems and then arrest them at a high rate.
Talk about it.
So why wouldn't I think that your people are racist? Why wouldn't I have an understanding of who my enemy is? Because we know who our enemy is, but you don't know that you're the enemy. You think that you're still our friends that got off the damn Mayflower and then us walking up to us and say, hey, peace, peace, we got some blankets. No, we know what's on those blankets. It's death. And you come with death every time. So we're done talking to you, lady. You can step back or you could be stepped back. Understand that? All right? So I'm here for my people alone. So you can go. Bring it up.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 11.
Bring it out.
For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace.
This lady came up saying, peace, peace. What peace do the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have today? None. What peace do we have when we have to walk out our houses in fear for our lives? What peace is there when we have to go get a job that we're placed in a position to have to go work because of the oppressors above us, where we have to worry if we'll be able to get accepted for this job? Maybe because we have a criminal record. Maybe because we actually went to college but still can't find a job. Maybe because my name is not Rachel or my name is not Zach, but my name is Daradai. Because I have a name like that, they won't hire me, right? What people have done that to me? What people own America? What people put that American flag in the soil? What people killed the Native Americans? Weren't they Europeans?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21.
Bring it out.
His words were smoother than cream, but there was hatred in his heart.
She came up here smoother than silk, man. But what's in her heart? I can feel your evil presence. We're in the presence of a demon.
Right. His words were as soothing as oil, but they cut.
She says, sir, you have no idea. That sounds pretty smooth, don't it? Bring it out here.
But they cut like sharp swords.
Cut like sharp swords. We're reading the words of the Most High God. Understand that?
That's right.
This is our heritage. This is our culture. And give me this.
Sir, you have no idea about me.
Oh, I know you. I know you. We all know who you are. You're stepping all on our signs, lady. You are a demon. You are the devil.
Rebuke the demon.
Sir, no.
Bring this up. Don't let the demon provoke you. Demon, stand still and listen. Stand still and listen, okay? Because I don't want my brother to get hot and bothered. I need you to stand right there.
The book of Job, chapter 29, verse 17.
Read it out.
And I break the jaws of the wicked and pluck the soil out of their teeth, out of his teeth.
What's going to happen to the wicked people of this earth, the wicked people of America specifically, all the Europeans that led our people into captivity, all the Europeans that kill our people on the daily, all the Europeans that have polluted our minds so that we believe in lies? What's going to happen to them?
And I break the jaws of the wicked.
The Most High God's going to break your jaw, lady. And guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? The real truth is going to come out. And that's the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans are the true Israelites, the true chosen people of God. And we will be freed from your hand. We will be free from the hand of our oppressor once we turn back to the Most High God.
That's right.
You understand that? Just knowing that you're an Israelite is not, that's not all there is to it. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle is doing what you need to do, and that's keeping the laws of God.
That's right.
That's having faith in his son Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus Christ.
Right.
But Jesus, the letter J was just invented in the 1500s. So he had a Hebrew name, which was Yahweh Shai, right? But these names are too high for the heathen.
That's right.
These types of terms, these people don't understand. It's only for those who have ears to hear. And that's why we're up here. Because we speaking to our people, past these demons who just want to sow discord, who just want to be a boil on the ass of America. Right. Because you're just standing here like a pussy pimple. That's what you look like. A pussy pimple. Yeah.
It's a very rude term.
It is rude term, but you know,
Not that
it is what.
that I would never use
15.
for you.
What would you wouldn't call me that, would you?
No,
What would you call me, like a nigger?
no, I would never use that.
Your people
word.
never did that to us?
No, I never said my people didn't. I would never.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry.
It's the
that
book
you
of
feel that
Obadiah.
way.
got something for you and your people.
The book of Obadiah, verse 15.
Go!
For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. This is verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
You are very prideful, you understand that?
No, sir.
But
I
you
would-
have been deceived by your own
No,
pride.
no, sir. I would never call
Don't
you
call me
that.
sir, call me Lord. Thank you very
No,
much.
I would call you sir.
See, look at your pride. No, I will call you whatever I want, nigger. You will be called a demon and you will shut up while you're in the presence of the gods, right?
Wow.
Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
White people come from caves, just in case you guys didn't know.
That's right.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Go on.
Whose habitation is high.
Right. Look at these tall buildings.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
If you could look in the eyes of this demon, she is so prideful. She's saying, no one's going to move me from this spot. I can stand here all night. But we're not worried about you. We got a judgment for your people.
That's right!
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
Yeah, though she walks around prideful, trying to step on our signs, she's still very scared. Look at that. She wants to step on our signs and run away. Look at the Most High God, man. Get that demon out of here.
That's right.
finish out 28. It says, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh.
That's right.
The Most High God is going to bring them down. And this is her kingdom. As the brother was bringing out earlier, this is their heaven, right? They can feel as powerful as they want now, but we know they have no true power. We know that we have the true power, and that's Yahweh.
That's right.
We are the only ones with the power. That is what Yasharallah means. We are the princes of the power. We are the princes of God. And our God is the most mighty God, the most terrible God, the most magnificent and majestic Yahweh, right? And we have a king, Yahweh Shai,
That's right.
who's going to protect us from these heathens. So long as we have faith in him and his Father, right? Our Father, right? Abba Nawa Yahweh, right? The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 5. Everyone that is pride in heart is an abomination to the Lord. What was that, lady? An abomination to the Lord. What is every so-called white man, woman, and child? An abomination to the Lord. Every other nation except for an Israelite? An abomination to the Lord. All these wicked people are abominations to the Most High God.
That's right.
Everybody celebrating the death of our people is an abomination to the Most High God.
That's right.
If you coming around talking about Happy Thanksgiving, you are an abomination to the Most High God.
Get out.
Because you would rather celebrate the death of his chosen people than to celebrate the life that is to come to our people.
That's about it.
And get on this side, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Ah.
Understand you're chosen by the Most High God.
That's right.
Right?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 17.
Bring it out.
For the Lord your God is God of gods.
Our God is the God of gods. So these other nations, they got their gods they worship too, you know, the Shivas and the Mecca stone, right? But the Most High God controls everything.
That's right.
He creates the breath. He creates the things we can't see.
Yep.
He creates the things we can see and can't see.
That's right.
Sound, sight, taste. He created every thought we have in our mind. That's what it means to be a God of gods. These other people, they worship in stones. That stone can't save them.
That's right.
You two, you guys a couple? No? Just hanging out together. Where y'all from? Brother? Where y'all from?
Originally?
Yeah. Both of you? Someone else. Hey. So, in Ethiopia, are there any Jews out there? Yeah? Give me brother. I know we never bring it out. So there's people in Ethiopia. Right. So there's Jews out there, right? But what if I told you that the Ethiopian Jews out there are not the real Jews? Like the same way that the white Jews in Israel are not the real Jews, what if I told you that those Ethiopians are not really Jews either? You know that Jew is an ethnicity, it's a bloodline. So you're Ethiopian, right? You can't be a Jew. You can't, I can't be a Chinese Arab. I can't be a Chinese Ethiopian. Could I? I can't be both. I am what my father is. So if your father's Ethiopian, right? You're Ethiopian, right? People try to take our culture and our ethnicity and our bloodline and turn it into a religion, right? They take our culture and try to say, oh, let's convert. A guy came up here earlier and said, how do I convert? You can't convert to be in this bloodline. My father gave this to me, and his father, right? So I'm going to show you something. 2 and 9. The book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 9. Bring it out. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich. This is going to our people. We've been through, who's the most downtrodden? Who's going through the most terrible struggles in this world? Who's going through poverty? Who's going through tribulations? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here in America and abroad. Wherever we go, we're going through struggles. We're always on the bottom, right? Go on. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. Those Ethiopians. And are not. But they're what? And are not. Those Ethiopian Jews are not real Jews. And I'm not just saying that because I just want to say that. But if your people are the real Jews, right? Why is this written in the Bible?
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 12. Ye Ethiopians also.
Now wait. Now, do you guys believe in God? You guys call yourself Christians? Yeah. You believe in this book? And you guys are Ethiopians? You got a book at your house? All right.
Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by the sword. By my sword.
You guys should just throw that book away, man. Matter of fact. I do know that. So why would this book say, you Ethiopians shall be slain by the sword, if those Ethiopians are the Jews? Because we are scattered throughout the earth. But those Ethiopians who say they are Jews, they don't descend from the man named Israel. So you have this book at your house, right? And it says, ye Ethiopians will be slain by the sword. Do you understand what that means? It sounds like it's death and destruction for your people, right? Within your own book. Why would it say that? Well, I'll tell you this. Your people have put my people, the Israelites, and historically our people down, right? You have had your hand in our downfall. You have had your hand in the destruction of our minds. And the reason why we're in this position today is because we follow heathens' ways that's similar to yours. So we're here to tell you that this information is not for you. The Bible is not yours. The Bible is not for you, right? Because you are an Ethiopian, you come back, you descend from a man named Ham, right? You will be a Hamitic nation. And we descend from a man named Shem. We will be a Shemitic nation, right? So you know when people say you're anti-Semitic? Well, the anti-Shemitic goes to Shem, right? And there's many nations under that banner of Shem. Arabs are Shemitic. Asians are Shemitic. Even white people are Shemitic. And so are we, the children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So when people say they don't care about blacks or black lives doesn't matter, or when the police shoot our people down in the street, that's anti-Semitic. That's right. When there's rap lyrics against our people about the downfall of our people, that's anti-Shemitic. That's right. When the forefathers of this country, so-called, right, are writing up their declaration, they say all men are created equal, but our people are still slaves, that was anti-Shemitic. Right, right. But where's the outrage for our people? You know why there's no outrage? Because this world is anti-black. This world is anti-Israelite. And that's who we are. So if you have any so-called blacks, would you call yourself black? Why? Why? So black means you're from Africa. Are there white people in Africa? What is it? You said, yeah, we're black. We're from Africa.
Right.
Are there white people in Africa? But they're not black. But they're from Africa.
Right.
See how that logic just falls in on itself so quickly?
Some of the bros, we on the block. Nothing but swords on us, never gonna stop. I'm with the bros, yeah. We don't lose, yeah. If your house was with us, we don't lose, yeah.